time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming.
God of War Ragnarok came our way this past E3 with a gameplay showcase, and then it gave us a really good idea of what to expect from what's to come too. At the same time, a lot of questions. See, this game, however, what we do know is not a PlayStation 5 exclusive anymore. It is also coming to the PlayStation 4, though nothing crazy. And at the moment, finally we're looking at a March to April release date at its latest. So keep it in mind.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be that happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Just a tiny bit over a month ago, PlayStation Entertainment revealed Deathverse, Let It Die, a new game set in Grasshopper Manufacturer's also free-to-play Let It Die universe, but like set hundreds of years after the events of Let It Die. This game is a battle arena PvPvE, a survival on its way to the PlayStation consoles only early to mid 2022.
Face on TV. Go hunting time! Hunter
See you later.
Oh yeah!
Now I know most of you all know probably older than 20, so I don't suppose some of you at least knows about Stargate from like 30 years ago. It's a pretty famous film from all the way back though. Well, yeah, the franchise has a video game in the making that goes by Stargate Timekeepers, a real-time strategy apparently here. This game is coming to PCs only, possibly early next year. So on the other side of the moon, we have something called Stray Souls. It says Stray Souls tells a very dark story about a teenager named Daniel who has to face his past. This is a psychological survival horror, a third person with some sections where you play as other characters from a first person perspective as well. Check it out. This game is coming to PCs only sometime next year.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가.
If you're into hack and slashers specifically, I think you probably already have an idea what Project Eve is, just in case you're not. We're talking post-apocalyptic sci-fi AAA on a destroyed version of Earth, action-adventure kind of deal. See, Project Eve that was showcased once again earlier this year is at the moment scheduled to come out early next year, if not mid and even possibly late, and into PCs and consoles both generations. Quick mention, y'all, the Indiana Jones game that was announced last year is in its apparently very early stages of development. So before we will, let's say, get a glimpse of this thing even, we're gonna have to wait for at least a year. Meaning the game could be like 2 years away, at least. So in any case, we're just gonna have to get back to this one when we have something worth mentioning. Moving on. Project Magnum, on the other hand, supposedly a console exclusive for the PlayStation, with PCs though considered for sometime later down the line as something in the same vein as the Gears of War games or even Halo? I'm not sure, to be honest. And well, apparently it's still in its early stages of development. Pretty unique, I'd have to say, for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. But like I said, pretty far right now and possibly even to out 2023 or even 4. Take a look. Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is simply at the moment one of the most ambitious games that's scheduled for 2022. See, it's even a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X game only. Well, it's of course coming in pieces as well, but you know what I mean. See, Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora is an open world adventure game folks announced, and into a world never seen before in the movies, to mention into a third and a first person perspective at the same time. Check it out, the game's only rumored to come out in late 2022. Now, From Software, as you may already know, has Elden Ring scheduled to come out February 25 next year, and into PCs as well this time in addition to consoles. Bandai Namco also today revealed another footage and a quick reminder that Elden Ring is the company's first actual attempt at infusing Souls gameplay into an open world with a huge sandbox to explore and interact. Check this out. Sony Interactive also, actually a little less than a month ago, released another video showcasing more of Gran Turismo 7, confirming that the new game features over 400 cars of past, present and the future, along with some graphics, once again, as always, never seen before out of any game, let alone racing. As you already know, this game's a PlayStation 5 and 4 exclusive, and now due out March 4 next year. Square Enix also just went on and revealed another trailer for Star Ocean Divine Force, that this game's now due for the PlayStation and Xbox consoles, both generation, then into PCs via Steam sometime next year, blending a fantasy and sci-fi setting with different new playable characters and side quests, also a new battle system never seen in the series. Check it out.
Damn near the full Federation fleet's moving in on us.
I wish I could say we're good, but the Feds saw to it we aren't.
The crew of the Aegis needs you. Good luck, Ray.
You seek only to devour this world.
I am certain your journey into the stars above will bring hope to the future of this world, Your Highness.
Spare me your self-righteousness. I shall be saved by mine own hands.
If humanity should persist as it has, never will it find total freedom from sorrow. What hope do we hold should they
Talking about indie games that really made it viral since reveal, Choo-Choo Charles, which is supposedly an open world survival horror in which you play as a train operator who has to deal with the whatever the hell this Charles is now actually coming our way next year and into PCs only, but also with plans to come out for consoles as well at a later date if all goes well. Here, take a look.
is a lie. That is what the Sith believe.
So, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, remake by the way, in case you are new to, one of the most iconic classic RPGs of the old, 20 years ago. She also never got to play, is also making a comeback. Exclusive to the PlayStation 5 and PCs at a later date, though, and intended to be a faithful one-to-one remake of the original game from the ground up. Yeah, this game is coming to mention platforms late 2022. Bleak Forspoken is at the moment, I think, one of the most underrated open world games that's been in the making these past few years. It is an RPG Souls with survival horror elements even, that was originally funded through Kickstarter. Now check this out, this game is now coming out early next year and into both consoles and PCs in case you've missed. This is how it looks like. Although, despite what one might think, just by looking at the game, Paralympics actually recently made it clear that though KV is not an MMO, but a creature-collecting open-world action-adventure. Yes, it was originally marked as an MMORPG, but nonetheless, shaping up to be a pretty exciting project in the making. This game is coming to PCs and consoles both generations if all goes well, with possibly late next year.
Where on earth is this?
Athia.
Who's there?
Project Athia by Square Enix that was announced a year ago, and now Forspoken now, since a few months ago. As you probably noticed, the names actually changed, is now coming out to PCs and the PlayStation 5 only, early to mid next year. This is an action RPG, open world in the same vein as Final Fantasy 14-ish, kind of. In case you've missed, this is how the game actually looks like. And yeah, she's an actor. Have you seen the new Charlie's Angels movies? Yeah, that's her.
We did. I just moved shit with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line. Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You would be doing our land a great service by killing her.
So King of Fighters 15's open beta came our way like just a couple weeks ago, and you can just play the game on basically all platforms through their official website right now. Since then, we've been getting a lot of more characters coming out. That's been, and actually more than we've suspected. Anyway, King of Fighters 15 in its full releases February 14th next year, and here's another character teaser they just came up with.
Characters key to the unfolding events.
少しだけなら遊んであげるよ
And heroes from all the KOF sagas return for KOF 15!
準備できたぜ、メーテ。
オッケー、しんちゃん。
Round 1, ready, go! The classic 3-on-3 team battle system returns! New visuals and gameplay systems deliver a new level of speed and excitement! Shatter Strike defends against and counters enemy attacks! Max Mode unleashes your offensive potential! Max Mode Quick cancels attacks and extends your combo! Execute rush combos with simple button presses! Thrilling special moves raise the fight to even higher levels of hype! The most comprehensive battle system in KOF history is here!
And last but not least, well, I know there's at least one of you who's still waiting to have hands on Scorn, so here's an update for you, my guy. Scorn, the first-person survival horror game that's been in the making for the past 400 years, is now delayed once again and is now coming out to PCs and Xbox Series X and S, mid to late next year. Sorry.